Welcome to Midvale Speedway, June 15th, 2005, Fan Appreciation Night here at Midvale Speedway. So along with Karen and Bear Schwartz, this is your video announcer, Craig Mishler, welcoming you to a beautiful night of automobile racing here in Tuscarawas County. We're having the Pure Stocks and the Compacts put on their show tonight. And the first event of the evening is a 4-lap Pure Stock Helmet Dash. On the pole will be fourth fastest qualifier, Randy Smart. On the outside of him, Scott Archer in car 28. Back on the inside, the second fastest qualifier would be Greg Grove in car number 3. And your top qualifier tonight from Malvern, Ohio. This man is on fire down here at Midvale Speedway, number 73, Big Al Street. 4 laps he'll go. You don't see much of these anymore here at Midvale Speedway. You just kind of do them on a special occasion nights. And these guys are your top 4 cars in the Pure Stock class here tonight. Randy Smart, Scott Archer, Greg Grove, and Al Street. They'll go 4 laps. Fan Appreciation Night. Didn't cost anybody anything to get in this side, the grandstand. Down to turn 1. From Dover, Ohio, it's Randy Smart. On the outside, from Canton, Ohio, Scott Archer. Greg Groves from Tusky, and like I said, Al Street's from Malvern, and Randy will lead lap 1. Randy Smart, Greg Grove, Scott Archer, and Big Al Street in 73. Scott Archer on the outside of Al Street for third. White flag by Bernie Booth coming out this time. Fan Appreciation Night here at Midvale Speedway. Good crowd of people on hand. Into turn 3 one more time. Randy takes it hard out of 4, and he should win it. The first Pure Stock Helmet Dash belongs to Randy Smart. Okay, here he comes to the start-finish line from Dover, Ohio. Randy Smart, your winner. Moving into the compacts now. On the pole will be John McNutt in car 35 from Uricksville, Ohio. On the outside of him, 157, Tom Barrett from Denison, Ohio. Back on the inside, Dale Beatty in car number 36. And your top qualifier tonight from Uricksville, Ohio, number 65, Adam Mishler. Four-lap dash. Like I said before, a rarity here at Midvale Speedway. John McNutt, your 4th fastest qualifier. Tom Barrett, 3rd. Dale Beatty, 2nd. And Adam Mishler, your top qualifier. John McNutt out in front, Dale Beatty 2nd, Tom Barrett 3rd, and Adam Mishler 4th. White flag. John McNutt, he should bring home the victory. Dale Beatty will finish 2nd. John McNutt, Dale Beatty, Adam Mishler, Tom Barrett. John McNutt, your top qualifier tonight. Oh, excuse me. Your winner of the dash tonight, helmet dash. Excuse me, John. And he's also won 4 out of the 6 features so far this year here at Midvale. Congratulations, John McNutt. Okay, moving into the slow heat of the pure stocks. Here we go. Kenny Feaster out in front. Tim Rogers in that second spot. 18 Hamilton in third. Here comes Dick Albiol in 55 up to third on the outside. Dan Moore is in 5th spot. Joe Few 6th and Tim Oliver in 7th. Dick Albiol looks to the inside of Tim Rogers. Dick Albiol looking for the lead in on the backstretch. He'll have the lead. They cross the line. Here comes Tim Robert. Dan Moore touched the wall at the end of turn 4. Keeps her going. Yellow is out. Yellow is out.
Dick Albiol in the 55, Tim also full time available. Gazing return is
Dick Albiol, your race leader. 4 in, 4 to go. Joe Fuchs sliding up the banking. Dick Albiol out in front in 55. Tim Rogers second. Joe Fuchs and Kenny Feaster. Coming into turn 3. Out of 4, he'll pick up his first checker flag of the year. Dick Albiol in 55. Tim Rogers second. Joe Fuchs third. Kenny Feaster fourth. Tim Oliver in that 5th spot. And Dan Moore 6th. And 18 of Hamilton will finish in that 7th spot. There's your winner in the first heat of the pure stocks tonight, Dick Albiol. Okay, moving into the second of 3 pure stock heat races. On the pole, David Brill in 49, Chris Miller in 70 on the outside, Brian Smith back on the inside in 21, Bob Pathwater Sr. in 77, Chuck Elkins, and 52-44 Paul Parsons, and 50 of Joe Oliver. David Brill, lead lap 1. Paul Parsons trying to get on the inside of Joe Oliver. Ryan Smith, Chris Miller, Chuck Elkins, Joe Oliver, Paul Parsons, Bob Pathwater Sr. as David Brill shows the way at 49. Chuck Elkins into second, Brian Smith back to third. Here comes Joe Oliver. 4 in, 4 to go. Guess that's Teddy Oliver at 50 tonight. White flag. Checker flag coming out. David Brill, Teddy Oliver, Chuck Elkins, Paul Parsons, Chris Miller, and Bob Pathwater Sr. David Brill, your winner of the middle heat of the Pure Stocks tonight. Okay, moving into the fast heat of the Pure Stocks. On the pole, Blake Mackey in 7, Douglas Higgins at 13, Rich Schweitzer 84, Randy Smart 17, Scott Archer 28, Greg Grove in 3, and Big Al Street in 73. Douglas Higgins off the pace. Yellow is out. Yellow is out. Here we go. Total restart. We just lost Doug Higgins. Blake Mackey, Rich Schweitzer side by side for first and second, and Randy Smart, Scott Archer second, third, and fourth. Greg Grove and Al Street round out your field. Randy Smart going on the inside. Al Street moving up. Smart, Greg Grove, Al Street, Blake Mackey. Red flag is out.
Grove is okay. Moves around inside the car, goes to the window next. 85 rider number 3 breaking down right front. And into the outside wall part on the back stretch.
Moving around. Climbing out. Greg Grove's okay. That's the main thing. There we go. 6 in, 2 to go. White flag. Al Street takes over the lead. Here we go. It's going to be Al Street, Randy Smart, Scott Archer, Blake Mackey, and Rich Schweitzer. From Malvern, Ohio, it's Al Street in car 73. Okay, moving into the second of several compact heat races. The top heat race will be up next. Bill Vino 85, Kenny Ford in 67, Eric Anderson in 13, Eric Feaster in 18, Jim Miller in 25, Jason Morgan in 2, Neil Rowley 46, Perry Ney 49, Don Reuter Jr. 47, and 191, that is Lisa Courtney. Neil Rowley on the inside of Jason Morgan. There comes Bill Vino back. Eric Anderson at third spot in 13. Caution is out for Neil Rowley down in turn number 4. He'll bring out a caution. Okay, 4 in, 4 to go. Sliding high. Kenny Ford into the lead. White flag. Kenny Ford wins it. Bill Vino second, Eric Anderson third, Don Reuter Jr. in that 4th spot at 47. Your winner, Kenny Ford. The winner of the second compact heat race of qualifiers. The top qualifiers are coming out on the track now. And they are Otto Palilli, your 10th fastest qualifier in 43. On the outside of him, Josh Irwin in 69. He's 9th fastest. Back on the inside, Troy McMath in 64. He'd be 8. 7th fastest would be Kyle Gruhl in 199. Back on the inside, number 5, that was qualified by Keith Thomas, I believe. Number 5. Josh Grove in 1. John McNutt 35. Tom Barrett 157. Dale Beatty in 36. And your top qualifier tonight, number 65, Adam Mishler. Otto Palilli, Troy McMath, Josh Irwin. Here comes Troy McMath on the inside. Josh Grove a Grove car and Josh Irwin side by side for 3rd. Troy McMath out in front. Troy McMath, Otto Palilli, Grove, McNutt, Irwin, and Mishler. White flag getting ready to come out for Troy McMath. Adam Mishler in the 3rd. Troy McMath, Otto Palilli, Adam Mishler, John McNutt. Your winner from Uricksville, Ohio, Troy McMath.
Troy ran a good race here in the fast heat with a contact. Come off of corner 4.
Bob Pathwater Jr. in 26, Jesse Page in 02, Bruce Gibson 32, Pat Carnes in 179. Here we go. Jamie Rufner in 7, Bill Burkholder in 00. Hosteller, Mike Hosteller 53, and Mike Powell in 45. Bruce Gibson looks to the inside, trying to get by Bob Pathwater Jr. as Jesse Page shows the way in 02. Pat Carnes. Halfway, 4 in, 4 to go. Jesse Page, Bruce Gibson, Tammy Rufner, and Mike Hosteller. Bill Burkholder slideways in turn 2. White flag. Checker flag. Jesse Page, Bruce Gibson, Mike Hosteller, Bill Burkholder, Tammy Rufner, Mike Powell, Bob Pathwater Jr., and Pat Carnes. Your winner, Jesse Page from Waynesburg, Ohio. Okay, here we go. Tad Grove in the Gary Music car number 3 tonight. James Domer, 151. Bill Wilkins off the pace. Mike Jones in 39 and 3rd. Ryan Kopp in 52. Kenny Jewell in 76. Earl Scranton in 03. Johnny Campbell in 27. And Jill Hershey having mechanical problems. Yellow is out. Okay, we're going to try this again. I don't believe there was any laps in. Mike Jones and Bill Wilkins into it for 3rd. Tad Grove showing the way in car number 3. James Domer in that 2nd spot. Grove sliding. Black flag coming out for Tad under his qualifying time. James Domer out in front. Bill Wilkins trying to hang on to 3rd. Here comes Earl Scranton. Johnny Campbell. James Domer out in front. White flag is ready to come out. Your winner is going to be Kenny Jewell. Bill Wilson to finish second. Something happened to James Domer.
They hit again down in turn one. Well, that one got a little rough. I took it. It was rough with a contact. About the fourth and 15th would be rough.
Kenny Jewell, your winner, the fourth heat of the compacts tonight. Okay, the fifth and final compact heat race tonight. Here we go. Joe Elric out in front in car 51, 12 in second. Tammy Ondo in third. Steve Roth in 177. John Westman Jr. 06. Campbell in 127. I believe that might be Bob Schneider in 6th tonight. Barb Feaster in 73 and Cody Schuss in 118. Round out your field. Joe Elric out in front in 51. All right, Jason Anthony behind the wheel in car 6. Steve Roth in 177 side by side for 4th. It's gonna be a little sandwich going on here now. Joe Elric out in front. Tammy Ondo in second. Jason Anthony in third. Close to the door. Black flag coming out for Joe Elric. That puts Tammy Ondo into the lead. Campbell now into the lead. Here comes Ondo back with Jason Anthony in third, 12 in fourth, Roth in fifth. Campbell holds her down in 2. Down the back stretch they go. White flag. He's moving, Roger. Checker flag. Campbell 127, Jason Anthony, Tammy Ondo 12, 177, 118, 73, and 06. Jim Campbell, your winner, your fifth and final compact heat race tonight. Up next, Crack the Whip. Okay, Crack the Whip. The object of this, don't be in last place when they cross the line. If you are in last place, you are eliminated. The 9 cars will go 9 laps. Chuck Elkins, Paul Parsons, Teddy Oliver, Blake Mackey, Douglas Higgins, Rich Schweitzer, Randy Smart, Scott Archer, and Greg Grove round out your field. The guy on the bubble, Greg Grove in car number 3. Greg is out in car 3. Next guy on the bubble looks like it's going to be Scott Archer on the outside or Rich Schweitzer. Oh, here comes Douglas Higgins in the back. Rich Schweitzer has been eliminated in 84. Douglas Higgins has been eliminated in 13. Randy Smart trying to make it 3 wide down the backstretch. Well, I would say Chuck Elkins is out in that one. Blake Mackey's on the bubble this time. They go down the backstretch. Blake is out in 7. Now on the bubble, 44. Ball just pulls out. There's 3 cars left. Scott Archer's been eliminated. And Randy Smart takes over the lead. Checker flag, Randy Smart. Joe Oliver or Teddy Oliver will finish 2nd. Scott Archer will finish 3rd. Okay, picking up the Crack the Whip, and it's been a long time since they had one here at Midvale Speedway, and it's an interesting race. From Dover, Ohio, it's Randy Smart, your winner in the Pure Stock Crack the Whip Fan Appreciation Night here at Midvale Speedway. Okay, moving into the Crack the Whip in the compacts. I believe 49. Well, no, here comes 47, so he will be the leader. Same object. If you are last, when they cross the line after the first lap, you are eliminated. Don Rutner Jr., 47. Perry Ney in 49. Otto Pulley, 43. Josh Irwin in 69. Troy McMath, 64. Kyle Gruhl in 199. Josh Grove in 1. Tom Barrett, 157. Dale Beatty in 36. And your top qualifier tonight, Adam Mishler. He's on the bubble the first lap. I guess Keith Thomas is in car 1. Adam's on the bubble. out in 65. Don Rufner Jr. out in front. Harry Ney second. Otto Plilly third. Josh Irwin in fourth. Eliminated was Kyle Gruhl that lap. Dale Beatty will be the next one out in 36. Don Rufner Jr., Harry Ney, Otto Plilly, Troy McMath, and Keith Thomas. Keith Thomas is out in one. Troy McMath's out. There's 3 cars left. Otto trying to hang on. Two cars left. Harry Ney wins it. Don Rufner Jr. will finish second. Okay, there's your winner of the Crack the Whip in the Compacts from, I believe, New Philadelphia, Ohio, Harry Ney. Moving into the 15 lap, pure stock feature. Paul Parsons will bring them in. Teddy Oliver on the outside. Blake Mackey, Douglas Higgins, Rich Schweitzer, Randy Smart, Scott Archer, and Chuck Elkins. Paul Pathwater Sr., David Brill, Chris Miller, Brian Smith, Tim Miller, Tim Rogers, Dan Moore, Hamilton, and Kenny Feaster. Round out your field. Lap 2 going to Paul Parsons. Yellow is out. Yellow back out. There we go. Paul Parsons, Scott Archer, Rich Schweitzer, Randy Smart, Chuck Elson. Yellow out, yellow is out. Okay, 3 in, 12 to go. Paul Parsons, Scott Archer, Rich Schweitzer, Randy Smart, Chuck Elkins. Here we go. Paul Parsons side by side. Out in front. Randy Smart, Paul Parsons, Rich Schweitzer, Chuck Elkins. Douglas Higgins, Chris Miller, Paul Passwater Sr., David Brill, Brian Smith, Tim Roberts, Roger. Then Tim Oliver, Joe Hughes, Kenny Feaster, Dick Abiel, and Hamilton the lead lap. Lap cars right in front of your leader. One more lap car. Randy tried on the inside. Second place, Paul Parsons. Fourth, Rich Schweitzer. And Chuck Elkins and Douglas Higgins, 56. White flag. Scott Archer takes it down the backwards one more time. Out of 3. Out of 4. Scott Archer, Randy Smart will finish second. Paul Parsons will finish in that third spot. Then Rich Schweitzer, Chuck Elkins, Douglas Higgins, Chris Miller, David Brill, Bob Passwater Sr., and I believe Brian Smith. Scott Archer, your winner of the Pure Stock feature.
You had to come through a lot of traffic if you were working fast. And as far as the 17 car, you had a big wheel build up and you had to build it back up again. It got a little hairy when those guys didn't move over to the outside lane for you. And as far as if you threw a couple, if you knew I had to go, I had to get through the traffic no matter what it was. It was a rough break there at the end, but I worked out okay for us. I want to thank our quota too. Sponsor this car on my head. Your winner was here at Ford King, Scott Archer.
Scott Archer, winner. All right, moving into the fast compact feature. Fan Appreciation Night on the pole, Troy McMath. Starting on the pole, it should have been Josh Irwin. He has mechanical problems and he will not be able to continue tonight. On the outside of him would be Kyle Gruhl, 199. Josh Grove in 4. Josh Grove in 4. Keith Thomas in 1. John McNutt, 35. Tom Barrett, 157. Dale Beatty, 36. Your top qualifier tonight, Adam Mishler in 65. Otto Palilli, 43. Perry Ney in 49. Don Newton Jr., 47. Neil Rowley in 46. Jason Morgan in 2. And Lisa Courtney in 191. Round out your field. 15 laps, they'll go.
47 is
McMath out in front. Kyle Gruhl second. Tom Barrett third. Troy McMath out in front. Kyle Gruhl second, Tom Barrett up to third. Keith Thomas fourth. Fifth is John McNutt. Sixth, Josh Grove. Then Dale Beatty, Adam Mishler, Perry Ney, Otto Palilli. Tom Barrett and Troy McMath, teammates side by side. John McNutt in third. Tom Barrett, Troy McMath, John McNutt. 6 to go, 9 in, 6 to go. Barrett out in front. Troy McMahon, John McNutt, Josh, Keith Coleman, Adam Mixler, Josh Grove, Harry Nay, white flag. Tom Barrett wins it. Dale Beatty. Troy McMahon, John McNutt, Keith Thomas, Harry Nay, Adam Mishler, and Josh Grove.
He got through the field quickly early on, got out front in time. He gets ready to climb from the car. I want to hear everybody give him a nice round of applause. Tom Barrett, your winner.
Tom Barrett, your winner of the fast feature of the compacts.
Getting out front first before the likes of John McNutt, the likes of Dale Beatty can get out there. Because you know if one of those two beats you to the front, it's going to be tough to catch him. You got out front first tonight. Looks like the car handled well.
Yeah, it was handled pretty good, real good, really. I mean, right now, we're early for one.
Probably fun racing with your teammates there, Troy McMahon side by side to the lead. McMahon team it all he could. He's going to give you a little nudge down in turn 3, trying to turn you sideways a little bit, but actually help you to the lead.
Yeah, I cut him off, I think, a little bit. I told him I cut him off, but that's race, you know.
Have some people you want to thank?
Well, I want to thank the Lord for one thing, and I want to thank some of my sponsors from Team Tie RVs, Music Admirers, Heat and Foley. I'd like to thank Troy McMahon himself, New Image Homes, Erie Music, Sean Myers, and Ron Myers, and Billy DeVore.
Your winner, Tom Barrett.
Okay, moving into the second compact feature. On the pole, Tammy Rufner in 7, Mike Gribble in 11, Bill Burkholder in 00, 53, Mike Hostetler, Mike Powell in 45, and Kenny Ford in 67, Eric Anderson 13, Eric Feaster in 18, Jim Miller in 25, Pat Carnes in 179. Bruce Gibson 32, Jesse Page 02. Johnny Campbell in 27 and Earl Scranton in 03. Tad Grove in 3, Bob Pathwater Senior 26, Junior 26, and 85 of Phil Vino Jr. Here we go, 15 laps. Rufner. Bill Burkholder is second. Kenny Ford is third. Mike Gribble fourth. Mike Hosseller fifth. Eric Anderson sixth. Mike Powell seventh. Eric Easter is eighth. Jimmy Miller in ninth. And Bruce Gibson in 10th. Jesse Page 11th. Matt Carnes 12th. Earl Scranton in 13th. Agro 14th. Tammy Rufner second. Bill Burkholder in third. Halfway. Second, Mike Gribble third, fourth, Mike Hosseller, Eric Feaster fifth, Bill Burkholder sixth, Jimmy Miller in seventh, eighth, Bruce Gibson ninth, Jesse Page in 10th, Mike Powell 11th, Pat Carnes 12th, Earl Scranton, white flag is out. Johnny Campbell and Paul Passwater Jr. out there racing. Kenny Ford wins it. Tammy Rufner, Mike Gribble finishing at third spot. Your winner, Kenny Ford in car 67.
And we got it auto recycling. Well, Kenny, congratulations. You're getting to be a familiar face again here at Victory Lane. Car just fast enough to hit you up front and pull away here in the second meeting for the second night break.
Yeah, it felt good. The first few weeks of this year, I was having lots of problems, but I think I'm getting the bugs worked out.
Car rate well again tonight. You think you'll be able to get it fast enough to give those guys the fast feature here shortly?
I'm telling you what, I'm running low 19 right now, and to get into fast features, you got to run 18.
Good strong field of contact again this season. Your winner, Kenny Ford. Time now to draw for who will be driving the 77 Compact on next.
Here we go. Jason Anthony, Cody Shush in 18, 118. Kenny Jewell in 76. James Delmer in 151. Mike Jones 39. Bill Wilkins in 28. Jason Anthony out in front. Kenny Jewell second. Mike Jones in that third spot. Fourth is James Domer, then Bill Wilkins and Cody Shush and Ryan Cox. Campbell 127. Bart Feaster 73. Ron Wishman Jr. in 06. Jason Anthony going under his qualifying time, but Kenny Jewell in the lead. Kenny Jewell, James Domer. Bill Wilkins and Cody Shush. Bill Wilkins getting his nose into it now. 5 to go. by side. White flag. Kenny Joel, James Delver, Bill Wilkins, Cody Shush, Mike Jones, Campbell, Top, Feaster, Hondo, Wisman, and 51 and 12. Your third and final compact feature winner, Kenny Joel in 76.
Was 64 car, including the back. And making sure that everyone's buckled in safely pit side, so to take a moment here, we'll get this race out on the track, lined up. You're racing very soon. Don't forget Saturday night, the racing will start at 6:30. Dana Barrett.
Dana Barrett, 157.
Get this break in the action, talking here with busy guy tonight, Tony Marcantonio from JD Byrider of Dover. Gave away a lot of popcorn tonight. Oh yeah, we always have fun with that. You know that. A lot of fans. Disqualification.
Disqualification. Tammy Rupner, winner of the second compact feature earlier this evening. Tammy Rupner, your winner.
Back into our lineup there for 51 car, Melissa England. Melissa England is the 51. Linda Morgan in the number 2 car. The 11 car, Tiffany Gribble. The 12 of Jessica Smith. Leo 6 car, Brenda Whitman. The 73 of Terry San Francisco. The 39 car, Tracy Moore. And the number 6 of Debbie Schneider. 27 car pulling onto the speedway. Of Nina Campbell. It will be 8 laps of green flag racing. We're about to go 8 laps of green flag racing for the compact Tyler Cross. One more car coming through the pit. Katrina Ford in the 67 car coming out next. And she will join the tail end of our starting field. Linda Morgan is the number 2 car. Will take a crash, of course. She's always one of our faster competitors. Natalie car of Letitia Long, 191 of Tina Kale, number 12. Jessica Smith, those are your first 6 cars out there. Trying to get everybody else to catch up to them. In fact, stay up with them for yellow. The caution lights are out. Oh, we are ready for 8 laps of green flag racing. In the compact powder puff from ladies. Here we go. Natalie on 65. Moving with Matt, 64. And we're going green flag racing in the compact powder puff. Lotus Adoption Fund, the soccer, Honey Cornby, and the Murfield, Wiseman Farm, sponsor 191. Came down last Friday, he ran some hot laps in this car, it's normally driven by Lisa Courtney. Linda Morgan coming home in the second spot. Good run for Morgan. There she is, Gina Gale. Win, yet another one of Gabe Pringle's sisters coming home with a victory. 2 weeks ago, Carla Pringle picked up the victory in the third feature in her first start, driving the 77 car. And tonight, you pick up a feature win in the powder puff. Pretty much whooped them.
It was fun.
A lot of fun. Would you like to race on a weekly basis in a car?
That was great.
Now I want you to work with your brother Gabe on how to get around this track. He hasn't won yet this year.
Chris, a trophy for you.
She got Chris's trophy. Your winner, Gina Kale.
Okay, we're over here in the pits with Bill Burkholder. And Bill, what division do you run in this year?
Compacts.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay, now I know you did a little bit of changing on the car. What did you do to it this year so far?
Well, the car had an automatic in it, and the automatic didn't seem to handle very well for this track as far as the gearing goes. So I went with the 5-speed transmission and a newer clutch and flywheel. So it's got the right gear to try to run with the fast feature cars. But I'm still working on suspension and tires, you know, to try to get it figured out to get it to go a little faster.
Right. So you did pretty good though last Saturday night. It was your first night out with it that way, right?
Yeah, first night out, I timed in at 1940, about 1940s, and got in the second feature. So I'm still working at it.
You're working your way up.
Yeah, still working my way up.
You want to thank any of your sponsors on the car?
Yeah, I want to thank them all. I got a lot of them. Master Machine, that'd be my dad. He owns Master Machine Shop. Paintworks, Auto Body Supply, Dundee Machine, and I want to thank Roger Butler. He did a lot of work for me on the car, and Gary Music. And, you know.
Okay. Well, good luck tonight.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah,
thank
we'll
you.
see you.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, we're over here with Mike Jones, and Mike, you're a rookie this year in this division, correct?
Yeah.
How have you done so far?
Not so good. I spun out a lot.
Well, you're having fun though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, you're running for the Rookie of the Year points, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, and you're in the compact class, is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Any sponsors you'd like to thank on the car?
Just Pissed Off Graphics. That's the only one I have.
Okay. All right. Well, you did pretty good last Saturday night though, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got spun out a few times, but
You kept her going though, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, good luck tonight, okay?
Thanks.
All right. Thank you. Okay, we're over here with Gary Gibson, and Gary, second or third night out for you this year?
It's been a while.
Yeah. Probably third night out probably for the year?
Something like that.
Yeah. What's that?
Ain't been too many.
No, not too many. How many, how have you done so far? Pretty good?
I got 4th and 5th place.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah.
Last time I was up here, it was overheating, so I didn't even get to finish.
Now, what's your plans for this evening? I mean, have you changed anything on the car?
Nope, everything's the same.
Everything's the same.
I'm gonna try my best.
Yeah. Out here, just have fun tonight, right?
That's it.
That's it. Okay. Any sponsors you want to thank?
No, not really.
You're independent then, right?
Independent.
Okay. Good luck to you, Gary.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. All right. We're over here with Neil Rowley. And Neil, how'd you do Saturday night?
Oh, I hit the wall and I ended up black flagging in the feature.
Yeah. Did you change anything on the car from Saturday night till tonight?
Just a tire.
Just a tire. Yeah. Just a tire. Yeah. What's your sponsors again this year?
Performance Graphics in Midvale, Ohio, and Keeping You in Stitches in Uricksville, Ohio.
Okay. Your goal is to get in the second feature tonight then?
Yep.
All right. Okay.
My wife's going to drive it in the powder buff tonight.
Oh, she is? Okay, she's gonna get her lips wet on that, huh?
Yep.
Okay. Hey,
Tonight.
Good luck tonight.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. All right. Okay, go. We're here in the pits with John Wisman Jr. And John, how have you done so far this year?
Not too good.
Not too good?
No, I've been having some handling trouble.
Uh-huh. Is your dad helping you get it figured out?
Yes, somewhat.
Somewhat? Yeah. What's your sponsors on your car?
Performance Graphics, Lens Crafters, Andy's Market, Scenic Wood Products, and John Wisman Trucking.
Okay. Hey, good luck tonight.
Yep.
All right. Thank you. Okay, we're over here with Jason Morgan, and Jason, you drive the number 2 compact. Is that correct?
Right.
How have you done so far this year?
I've been having some power problems. I seem to get beat down the straightaway a lot, so.
I'm sure you'll get her figured out before the year's out, correct?
I hope.
Well, now is your goal next year to move up to the pure stock class if things go all right?
Yeah, I'd like to, but I don't think I can afford it.
Yeah. Stay right here and have fun, right?
Yeah. Keep it where it's simple.
That's right. Any sponsors you'd like to thank on the car?
I got Great Trail Care Center, Gatsby's Pub, A&C Towing, Midwest Homes, Smith Auto Sales. They've all helped me out a bunch. I got to say thanks to Bob Pittman. He helped me out a lot this year. My mom and dad, they keep me going
Oh yeah.
week in, week out. So
that's right.
Can't forget them.
That's what mom and dad are for, right?
Yep.
Well, good luck tonight, Jason.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Okay, we're over here in the pits with Big Al Street, and Big Al, what are you doing? Eating. You had
supper time.
Well, you had to race on a Wednesday night, so you had to come down and support the track by eating, correct?
Left side weight.
So how's the car running so far?
Pretty good.
Is it?
Pretty good in hot laps.
Yep. And you don't plan on changing anything? Pretty well.
Not unless I have to.
Yeah. So, well, you're on a mission right now. You're trying to catch. I know Randy and them, but you're just taking each week as they come, right?
Just fun this year.
Yeah,
I mean, it's first night, and I've had the best year I've ever had not running for points. So.
There you go. Yeah. All the pressure's off, right?
That's it.
That's right. Good luck tonight, Big Al.
Thank you very much.
All right. Enjoy that pizza.
I will.
All right.
How about me, balls?
All right, we're over here with Joe Fuchs. And Joe, which division are you in up here?
Pure stock.
You having fun?
Pretty fun this year.
You had a little problem last week out there on the track?
Yeah, with Bryant Smith.
Well, yeah, no, that's last week, correct?
Yes.
Okay, now, did you have to work on the car to get it ready for tonight?
No.
You're ready to go?
Ready to go.
And you're thinking about going back down the compacts maybe if things work out, or you want to stay here?
Yeah, I'd rather go back compacts, less expensive.
Yeah, right. Yep. Well, any sponsors you want to thank?
Triple R Truck Repair, RE Starkey General Contracting, R&R Towing, Mary Kay Cosmetics, and CNR Engineering.
All right. Hey, good luck tonight, Joe.
Hey, thank you.
All right, thank you. Okay, we're over here with Kenny Feaster. And Kenny, what division are you in up here at Midvale?
Pure stock.
Pure stocks. How many years you been driving?
I drove for 7 and retired for 15. I'm back for 2.
Having fun, I take it.
Having a lot of fun.
Yeah. You want to tell us about your sponsors on the car?
Yeah, I got some good sponsors this year. I got pulled to Freeport Press and Irwin Construction, Big Willie Skating Rink, side-by-side siding and windows, and Music and Myers, Heating and Cooling, and Pit Stop Graphics. And if it wasn't for them guys, I probably wouldn't be winning in here today.
Yeah. You're having fun though, right?
A lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
A lot of fun, 2 wins.
Yeah. Yep. And the pressure's off. You're not going after the points or anything like that. So
no, we're just having fun.
Yeah.
We're just having fun. Lane race for the points.
There you go. Well, we're going to try to get this in for the fan appreciation night tonight. Hopefully it'll hold off. Is that right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
It looks good.
Yeah. Good luck tonight.
Hopefully,
Kenny.
anyhow.
That's right.
Thanks.
Good luck to you, Kenny. Okay, we're over here with compact driver Mike Gribble. And Mike, how are you this evening?
I'm doing good.
Yeah. Now you won a couple races this year, haven't you?
Yeah, I won 2 heats and a feature.
There you go. You broke the ice on that feature, haven't you?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. And any sponsors you want to thank?
Russmore and Sons Concrete, M&M Motorsports, which ran that, Route 39, Kid Pringle Graphics, Gribble Jr. and Son Trucking, and L&M Logistics.
Now I want to know something. Is your dad trying to muscle you out of the car to get in this thing now?
No. He wants me to move up next year.
Does he? Yeah. Well, you've had a couple years of practice. I'm sure he wants you to,
Yep.
But you're having fun right now, right?
Yeah.
That's all there is to it, right?
Yep.
Good luck tonight, Mike.
Thanks.
All right. Okay, we're over here with Troy McMath. And Troy, what division are you in down here at Midvale?
Compact class.
Compacts. Having fun?
Yep.
All right. Hey, now a beautiful looking car. I'll tell you what, one of the prettiest cars in the compact class.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think you and your partner right next door here, they got it won hands down on that. So, but
We spent all winter on them.
yeah, and it looks like it. How have you done so far this year in the class?
Not too good really yet, but
You've been this close on a couple times, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, any sponsors you want to thank on the car?
yeah, I like to thank Gary Music especially.
Mm-hmm.
But Dry Tech, waterproofing, shortstop drive-through, Arby's, and Pit Stop Graphics.
How about McMath Construction? You want to think about them, right? Huh? I mean, they pay the bills, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Well, go out there and have fun tonight.
All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Troy. Okay, we're over here in the pits with Tom Barrett. And Tom, what class do you run down here in Midvale?
Compacts.
Compacts. As I was telling your partner, you guys got one of the prettiest cars here in this division. I'll tell you what, between 64 and 157, I'm very, very beautiful looking cars.
Yeah, we try to keep them looking good.
Yeah, it takes a little bit of elbow grease and stuff on them, don't they?
Sure.
Yeah, you got to beat out them dents and
Sure.
But it looks beautiful. Any sponsors you want to thank on the car?
I got my wife, East High Arby's, and I got Music and Myers Heating and Cooling.
And my CJ's drive-through, that's in Denison. That's my brother's
That's your brother,
drive-through.
right? Yes, sir.
And then I got Green Ridge Body Shop. He's the one who painted the car.
Well, they look beautiful. I'll tell you what, they really look nice. And how have you done so far this year out there racing?
Not too good so far. Not too good. I'm qualifying all right, but I'm not getting up through the field like I should be.
You're going all out and qualifying, and you get stuck. You just can't make it up. I mean, the chips just aren't falling your way right now.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, I'm having a lot of fun. That's why I'm doing it. I'm having a lot of fun.
Yeah. Tom, good luck tonight, buddy.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Okay, we're over here with Jim Campbell. And Jim, this is your first night out for the car?
Yeah.
You having fun out there hot lapping?
Yeah.
Have you done any changes since you brought her back in or anything like that?
No, we bought it all set up. It's ready to go. So.
Yeah. Well, now, any sponsors you want to thank on your car? It looks like it's a very pretty car.
All of that's on there. I want to thank them for it because we bought it with all the sponsors on it.
Okay. All right.
Let it go with that.
Yeah, there you go. Now, your goal is to go out there and qualify for the second feature probably tonight?
Yeah.
Well,
just do what the car can do and the driver.
There you go.
Have
you drove here before, years past?
A year, about 15, 20 years ago when you had to bolt a plate on the side.
Oh yeah, for safety reasons, right? Yeah, I remember that.
Now they're getting a lot better because the roll cage and stuff, that makes a difference.
Yeah, a lot safer. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, we're over here with Brian Smith. And Brian, what division are you in down here this year?
Pure Stocks.
Pure Stocks. Now, you moved up from the compacts, correct?
Yes.
Yep. And you having fun?
Yeah.
All right. Have you won any checker flags yet this year?
2 heats.
2 heats, yeah. And now, do you do a lot of work on the car, or does Dad help you out a little bit?
I help him.
You help him. Well, but you're learning as you go, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's the whole name of the game, right? You walk away from this tomorrow, you're taking something with you that will last you a lifetime, right?
Yeah.
So now, any sponsors you'd like to thank on the car?
My dad, basically. Johnny Broad, and that's it.
Old Johnny Broad, huh?
Yeah.
Now, what's your plans for next year? Stay in this class, or you think maybe moving up and taking Dad's car?
I don't know.
Yeah, just go out and have fun, right?
Yeah.
Let the chips fall where they go, right?
Yeah.
Hey, good luck tonight, Brian.
Thanks.
Thank you. All right, we're over here with Johnny Campbell, and Johnny, this makes you your third or fourth night out this year? Third night out?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you having fun?
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
Getting a little faster each week?
A little bit.
A little bit. Now you were battling for that victory Saturday night, weren't you? Pretty much through the race in the second compact feature.
Yeah.
The car sure looks nice.
Yeah.
Any
keep it that way.
There you go. End of September it'll tell the tale, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Any sponsors you want to thank on the car?
Yeah, I'd like to thank C&J Gas and Route 39 Auto, and I'd like to thank Gary and my mom and dad and my Uncle Jimmy.
There you go. Good luck tonight.
Thanks.
All right. Thank you. Okay, we're over here with Jason Gruhl, and Jason, you don't have a car this year, correct?
Not this year, no.
Is one in the works for next year?
One's in the works for next year, yes.
Okay, all right. Now, Saturday night we interviewed your younger brother. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And I asked him. I said, "What do you do on the car? Do you help him out? With maybe changing tires or knocking out the dents and stuff like this?" And the comment I think he said was that you don't do anything. You're too lazy or something.
That's what I was told. I heard that.
Yeah, you weren't even around here to defend yourself.
Yeah,
were you?
No, but the truth is that if it wasn't for me, he probably won't be down here because he's home playing cuddle bear with his girlfriend. So actually, if it wasn't for me, he wouldn't be here on this Wednesday night. But I'll let it slide once.
You will. Okay. You'll take care of business next year out on the racetrack when 199. And what's your number going to be? You have any idea?
It's going to be 101.
101. That's right. That's your old number, right?
That's my old number.
So 101 and 199 are out there rubbing door handles.
I'll be because I'm lapping them probably.
Yeah. There you go.
Lapping them,
yeah, that's right. Yeah. There you go. Hey, good luck.
All right. Thanks.
Thank you, Jason. All right. Okay, we're over here with last week's feature winner, Dale Beatty. And Dale, you pulled it off last Saturday night, correct?
Yes.